fire signs, thanks for joining for your combination reading. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel looks at a lot of criminal activity. Most of the time I am actually looking at things that need to be uprooted and stuff like that. It's just something that I do on my channel just to encourage people to look in their mirror, because all of us have fallen down at some point, and I just try to encourage people, and I'm also talking to the choir at all times as well, that we just continually work on the self and go through our processes and get out of offenses and things like that. The scriptures in the tarot, and if you didn't know that, yes, it is here. It is honored here. It's written upon my heart, and so you will get it in the reading. So take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. But I love Jehovah Elohim. He is the maker of heaven and earth. I love his son, the Hamashiach, that walked among us in the flesh, in the earth. This is who I confess. And so welcome if you stay, and thanks for checking me out if you got to go away. Let's get started here. For fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, please, Jehovah, show me what's going on between these two energies. Thank you. A heartbreak just came out in the air and earth reading. That was a really big reading, man. It was really big. We have the Six of Pentacles. It's about being generous. Somebody does need to be generous. If somebody is told it's time to, something's come to an end now, and it's time to heal. And obviously some people are just entering into this, okay? Somebody's getting, scales over their head, then I guess they are. For some people, there are things that have went down in a very bad way, and some people have taken bribes and third parties and some stupidness. We have balancing situations going on here. Six goes back to balancing. So the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups is out here. Something with the past. This is somebody that you know that you are dealing with in a very big way, and a very secretive way, or having to tap into your intuition and heal something. This is the letter bet in the Hebrew can go back to family stuff and being inside the house or the tent. It represents a tent. Something did happen in the past on some type of camping trip, and for some people that might be the case here. But this is deep past stuff as well with the High Priestess. This is the other woman, or a blast from the past, or somebody spiritual could be here, positive or negative. With that card, somebody's just got high volume intuition about something about the past, and somebody's got scales of truth over their head, and it's heartbreaking, or it's time to return and forgive whatever that's been. That's pretty cut and dry between your energy here. But we do have forgiveness if somebody is going to turn around and do that thing in all uprightness. Then that we got generosity out here. What is this High Priestess here for you, Jehovah? Something happened on the job or with the trucker or some type of travel, we can pull that out of the High Priestess. If you are new, just trust me, it is there. For time's sake, I'm not gonna dig it all out, but it is there. Show me the High Priestess here, please. Sorry, my cards just... Yeah, something sexual could be here, or something inspirational is also showing up here. That's a fortune card as well. Something creative could be here with that Ace of Wands, with tapping into your intuition. Spiritual is here though in a very big way. What's the Ace of Wands here for? Somebody had secret pregnancy from the past as well. Okay, and it's heartbreaking for some people finding out about that stuff, or maybe somebody's always known about that as well for a while, tapped in, or now somebody's possibly, in their mind because they know that they need to return and say something about it. Okay, whatever this is. Something about your parents is here, and your children are here as well. Yeah, so the Nine of Swords came out in the, what reading was that? I think it was the Fire and the Air reading, and Earth energy was there. The King of Pentacles was there in that reading. There was stuff going on behind closed doors and secretive stuff that's been real cruel. This is sleepless nights, and somebody secretly is in their mind. This is nostalgia about the past and whatever's here, because for some people there's legal matters around some stuff, and it's heartbreaking. Okay, something is very piercing in the heart here. Okay, so we also got the Six of Swords. This shows somebody tapping in on somebody's computer as well, and a lot of times that'll also go back to a what looks like a boat, and if that's a tent and somebody did take a travel trip somewhere, sometimes that'll come up on the channel as well. So sexual matters for most people are here, or whatever the destruction has been, it's really here. Something's very much known. There's an eyewitness for some people. Some people thought something was secret, and I just did a live video today, and both these cards set side by side, okay, in this deck. Somebody thinks that they had a secret. No, for some people, it's known in a very big way, and something's right out of the heavens, especially if somebody's tapped into their spirituality, and they absolutely know something by way of their intuition, and their knowers going off. And if they absolutely know something, it's been cruel. Whatever's went down in the process in the past of whatever they've had to deal with all of that kind of stuff. That energy is here. But it's time for healing. What is this? Show me something on the Six of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. For some people, some stuff had been plotted around a destruction. It's been a disgrace. It's been a disgrace, and that's why some people had law around some stuff. Yeah, death is here in the past. Secrets. Big time secrets in your readings, guys, with your energy. This transformative stuff. Again, secret sex has been here in a very big way, but there's big time knowledge about that secret. It's known. It's known. Somebody's in their mind because it is known now. I guess so. Because somebody here is just like, I showed this picture in one of the other readings. They can't sleep or anything. It's just been cruel, and what's known about, or somebody plotted a death around that, try to get away with something that was destructive. That's also here because there was a bribe here within that. That would go back to investigations and stuff as well. Yeah, there's some type of legal matter. This is the incarceration card. Well, somebody's definitely in their mind about some stuff. Because there's big time interference here, especially if somebody got murdered out of the ordeal. We have the Queen of Wands here. And so that's also another woman card as well for some of you all. For some of you all, it's a very passionate spiritual being. If that's in the upright, they would know. They would just know what was going down. They'd be in tune with the fire is very spiritual. Something's been self-transforming out here with this energy. This is a big hothead in the negative. Somebody also took a trip somewhere, did something in the past, and because of that sexual stupid ordeal and a pregnancy around it, there was some type of cruelty that came out of it. Somebody died within the matter. Okay, that's a big time interference here. That's why there's legal matters and skills over somebody's head. The foe came out in the earth and the air reading. Somebody did lose their credibility because of what the secret was, whatever the payout was, whatever happened with the children or your parents around the thing that transformed everything. Okay, this is also, you know, watery stuff, a sea of people or a bunch of people involved in something with the letter Mem. The rain and the flood energy would also be here. That's here. Yeah, there is prison here on somebody. There is. It's right here, the incarceration. We have the FBI here. And it's known somebody's pride and ego is coming down. Okay? Somebody's pride and ego is coming down. It just is what it is, people. It is. And it's time for it to come to an end. And other people has also been segregated and been, you know, put in prison as well. Somebody definitely been in prison in their mind. To me, this is like third party card. It just shows that, or something happened around a celebration or something like that. This is like a feeling pleasure card or being creative. It's a well-being card. Okay. If somebody's going to get justice, since we see the justice scales here, and get out of their mind, or somebody's been so cruel and they're going to get their justice, and there's something positive then that will be, you'll be able to have some joy now. Okay, if some hothead has been around some destructive thing. Okay, somebody's friend is involved in something. Okay, somebody either is beneficial or was at one time and lost their credibility, or somebody is maybe even secretive around somebody. Okay, and is beneficial because there's been some type of a destructive situation around some ordeal, especially, you know, if you're dealing with somebody very secretive, and they are, you know, doing something and interfering with something, trying to get away with some stuff. And for some people, we do know that that's the case. Somebody's friend, though, however that's going, is involved within the situation, connected to children, parents, or a blast from the past, or something like that. Big time secret was around the ordeal, whatever this is that went down. There's a lot of fortune then that would also be here. That for a lot of you all, there was secret money around something. There was a bribe around it. That's a shame. What else do you want to bring out here for fire and earth? Now, this is excess. This is finances. This is a money, wealth, increase, some type of an exchanging card. But this is also an independence card as well, especially somebody going to get justice. However that's going to happen, people, we're seeing an ending or an actual death and a destruction, because somebody will reap what they sow as well. If it has to go down that way, Jehovah brought something out in the earth and air, that a shaking, a commotion, and an earthquake, because it was time for somebody to turn around. If they didn't do that, then I guess Jehovah had to come up in here and knock somebody down, I guess, take them out of the earth. There is some type of communication that's coming to the surface. This is there around something. This is I create. Somebody did, and somebody knows something that was created, or it was seen, or there's an eyewitness around something that was created. Even if it was a pregnancy, you know, because we got children here. Whatever has been, it's known about. Okay, this is a lover card. This is a surprise. This could also go back to a younger person. Didn't have to, but it can have a meaning of that. What else for fire and earth? The ring, the contract. There was a contract around something, and obviously if somebody had another woman and there was a marriage around something, then something came out of that ordeal. Okay, but there is some type of a deal. This is I make a deal with you. I gotta pay you off to go do something secretly. Because something was around some ordeal, and that's why somebody's facing prison. They've lost credibility in what they did, because it's known there is an enemy, or if something happened in the mountains for some people, there's been obstacles, and some type of a danger has been here, a problem with the mountain card. Okay, that's about having ambition as well with the mountain. The letter Z is here. Okay, well, that's a protection rune. That's a shield and a help. Okay, this is a recovery, and there it also has a meaning of a real impediment that can be overcome. It can be. This is some type of an impulse. Something happened out of impulse. Somebody died out of that ordeal, and somebody kept something secret instead of just bringing something to the surface, or something's happened out of that ordeal. Whatever that has been, it caused some type of enemy. It caused some type of a deal to go down within something that's happened. I always just point out, it looks like somebody has their hands up getting a revelation, or hey, this is a setup, or whatever that has been. It looks like the letter hey in the Hebrew, getting a download. This also looks like an arm and a leg, and it looks like a bird's leg as well, if that means anything. You like birds or something like that. It looks like a tree as well, so we take that to the hangman's energy. Let's get some words, and we will call it a reading. We're seeing something ended, though, and it's coming from the heavens. Thank you, Yehovah, for ending the stupidness, because it's necessary for something to end. Okay. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yehovah. And somebody was told in the earth and air reading that it's time to turn around. Somebody been sitting here for a long time in their heartache. It's time to turn around. If you don't, you're going to be taken out. Okay, somebody's being warned, because it's really come through my spirit. Somebody had brought a strike straight from Elohim, and it's showing it right here. So somebody had been searching and seeking something. I think somebody had in one of these readings a cross-examination taking place. Well, we have the incarceration card and the prison card as well, and so somebody's examining something and searching for some stuff within. If that's FBI, then that's an investigation. Then something out here with that energy is here. You are dealing with some people. So if you are new, I deal with the spirit realm and stuff like that. As far as the scripture goes, you're dealing with somebody who's got the mark of the beast on them. They're screwed. You're dealing with somebody who don't care. Okay. You're dealing with somebody who's lost their beloved mind. They're conflicted in their mind. Those people are seared. So somebody signed their soul away, did something. Somebody got the mark of the beast on them, I guess. Yes, you're dealing with somebody who's got an inability to separate their fantasy land world from reality, and something's happened out here within that. It's changed everything. It's just changed everything. It's become destructive, man. There's a big time interference out here on somebody. Somebody was taken for granted within some situation. The word vomit also came out in another reading I did today. Somebody just sick. What they do, what they've done, or somebody's sick over the whole thing that's happened within some ordeal. Again, somebody had been taken for granted, and Jehovah says that he shall supply the need. Yes, he will. Somebody's end's going to be better than their beginning, well, especially after some freak is going to be taken out of the way now. Because there ain't no worth for these people to sign their soul away. All they do is murder. They're in the occult and do that stupidness. Then somebody's end's going to be better than their beginning. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. That's right here. The 11th house goes back to I'm prideful. I'm going to stiffen my sick. I don't care. I'm big and bad in my own eyes. And Jehovah says, okay, well, I've given you time after time after time after time after time after time to turn around and do something, and you've often been reproved, and you just stiffen your neck. You're going to be destroyed now. That makes me sick. That somebody would know that they've done something instead of facing the truth to be set free. That they just want to be just shot right down to the pit of hell, man. But I guess if you got the mark of the beast on you, you just become like a beast anyway. Jehovah says to execute judgment and righteousness and deliver the spoiled out of the hand of the oppressor. Somebody has been looted on, and people need to get up and do their job and deliver that stuff from the person who's been doing the oppressor. Okay, and he says to do no wrong to the fatherless, and do no violence to the stranger, the widow, and don't you dare shed any innocent blood in this place. And he's talking about in the earth. The earth is Jehovah's and the fullness thereof, they and they that dwell therein. And this crap's got to end. You're dealing with somebody who plays on some type of a baseball or a football team or a soccer or a basketball team, something like that is out here as well. A cheater incident has been here. Well, it was secret. Somebody had a lover here. Okay, something's happened. If it was a friend, they weren't a friend. Okay, somebody thought somebody was beneficial, or you were and they weren't, or somebody had to be around the situation to be beneficial. Somebody has been in some type of a cheating situation out here, and somebody went nuts. And I guess some people lost their ever-loving soul out of the ordeal just to try to gain some type of ground to take revenge on some situation, and they've just hardened their heart, hardened their neck, and Jehovah's, I guess, got to come out in here and take somebody out. I guess it makes me sick to my stomach. Let us hear the whole matter. Fear Elohim and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. These are the words of King Solomon. For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment with every secret. These are secrets out here. With every secret thing, whatever it is, good or evil. Somebody being judged out here. Whatever you and I do, again, it's time for something. It's necessary for something to be judged and come to an end. Either you're going to take the grace, if those of you who aren't seared, and turn around and get the thing done yourself, or there's a big time destruction coming from Elohim. Somebody's going to bring a big strike from Elohim if they don't do the right thing. Okay, you'll lose your soul, people. Something about the prime minister is here in this reading, and a daycare center is involved, or you work for a daycare center or something like that has been here. Wow, what a big reading, people. This is what come out. I hope that people do the right thing, because there's a lot of real karmic activity showing up in these readings. Until next time, shalom.